What's up, people? Another tutorial over here. So today we're going to discuss Laravel 6.0, and there's something really important I'd like to show you today that has to do with the Laravel UI and then the PHP artisan make auth command. So let's get straight into it. Before we begin, I'd like to stress on this point that for Laravel 6.0 to run, you'd need to have PHP 7.2 or greater installed on your machine. There's no way Laravel 6 is going to work if you don't have PHP 7.2 or above. So PHP 7.1, it's not working. Just get the 7.2 and update that. And you'll also need the NPM, Node Package Manager. Okay, beautiful people. So over here I have the PHP Artisan command list for the version 5.8, and down here in my lower left corner I have the 6.0 PHP Artisan list. So what I did was to copy each of them, place them in separate files, and then make a comparison quickly. So over here we have the dump server has been taken out of the version 6. The PHP Artisan app name command has been taken out. We have a new addition, that's the DB wipe. We'll look at that later. But today we're going to focus more specifically on the make auth command. And as you all know, this is used for scaffolding the basic login and registration views and routes of our Laravel project. So let's go straight into the tutorial. So to get started, we need to generate a new project. And I've done that over here using the Laravel new dev and then Laravel 6 command. The dev is to get the developer's version since the official version is yet to come out. That will actually come out tomorrow. So the package has been generated, the project has been generated, and we can just cd into that and build something wonderful. So cd into Lara 6, and then I'm going to PHP artisan serve that. So our project is running now. We just need to launch it, and as you can see, the project is over here. So this is where the new development comes in. Normally you would have to run PHP artisan make auth to generate the login and registration routes and views. So we'll try that over here. It's still in the same directory. I've opened up my project in PHP Storm. So PHP artisan make auth, and yes, this is what I'm talking about. You'll notice the command PHP artisan make auth is not defined. That means we don't have it over here. So how do we generate our registration and login routes and views right now? The solution is simple. We just need two commands. First, what we're going to do is to load the Laravel UI package, since Laravel has made the UI package separate now. And then from there, we'll artisan the authentication. But let's just dive into this. So composer require Laravel UI. I'm just going to copy this, and then place that in my command terminal. So just start a new window and composer require Laravel UI. So it's going to generate, it's going to get the package, it's going to get the Laravel UI package, and then from there we'll see what to do next. So as you can see, it's working now. But I'd like to stress on this point that for this to work, you need your node package manager, your npm working, because what is going to happen is it's going to, okay, so we're done over here. The package manifest has been generated successfully. Our Laravel UI package manifest has been generated successfully using the composer require Laravel UI command. So This is the command you use to generate the package in the very first step. Now in our second step, we're going to use the PHP Artisan UI view auth. But before then, let's run a PHP Artisan to see what has changed in the list. So I've run my artisan command already, PHP Artisan, and over here you will see we have something new, the Laravel UI auth. So this UI auth is going to scaffold our basic login and registration views and routes. This is like our PHP Artisan make auth. But then to run that, we're going to use PHP Artisan UI view auth. So over here you can see I did that, as I've highlighted over here, and the view scaffolding installed successfully. Authentication scaffolding also generated successfully. But let's go here and refresh our page. You'll see we have the login and register. Let's try and log in, and this is what I'm saying. Now the page is broken. So the reason is because our node package manager install and node package manager run dev was not able to compile the fresh scaffolding. So we need to run these two commands. So if you see this, just use these commands, copy, paste it here, and it will take a little time, but it will work eventually. So let's just wait for this to finish, and then we'll reload our page and see what happens. All right, so now everything is working perfectly. npm has finished installing. So let's go back and refresh. And yes, kaboom. Our page is well styled and ready to go. But it will be important to note before I leave you that you need these two commands to make this work. First, composer require Laravel UI to get the package, and the Laravel Artisan UI view auth to scaffold it. And as you saw, we needed to run npm install and npm run, which also means you need a node package manager to make this work. So yes, that's the end of the tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, kindly like and subscribe.